Hello, my name is Ellie and today I am starting on my next video project, and it is going to be a sort of catch-up video, as in I'm behind on one of my big projects of this year, and so this weekend, which is Easter weekend, I'm going to try my best to get up to date on it, and that is my 2025 reading blanket. I did one in 2023 and I think I've got a short about it in this one specifically. And in 2023 I did my star ratings on books. I didn't do a blanket last year, mostly because I didn't really do a lot of reading last year. I was pregnant, had a baby, moved house, got married, had a lot going on, so I didn't do a lot of reading, and therefore I didn't really want to do a reading blanket. But at the end of last year I saw a lot of people were doing their like fun 2024 reading blankets that were granny squares, and I thought, wow, I love that. They were based on book covers, and I thought I'm just going to steal that idea. I think a lot of people are doing one this year, and so I've started doing granny squares, but they're not granny squares. I started doing squares based on the book covers of books I've read this year. So this is me catching up. I think I've read 31 books so far and I'm at 12 or 13 squares, so I've got about 15 to get up to date with, and that's not including the fact that I will probably finish a book this weekend if I'm lucky. I say if I'm lucky, I haven't done a lot of reading recently but I did do a lot of reading in the last month, and I've got an audiobook on the go, and I've got to make candles this weekend, totally unrelated, and so I probably will listen to my audiobook while doing that. So let me go through the squares I've made so far, and this will be a fun thing to see if I remember what books they're from, because I don't. But there's this one, I should really pull up the books that they're from, to be honest, while we're here. If you're also wondering, or if you're thinking, oh, that doesn't look like that cover, this is my interpretation of them. I also, as you can tell, it is not a granny square, it's like a flower granny square. It is a pattern I found on TikTok. Ooh, I don't know who the original pattern maker is. There is a watermark on it, and I'll put it right here for you to see, but as you can tell, the watermark is not in English or a Roman alphabet, is that what it's called? So I cannot even Google them if I wanted to. This book is most likely No One Can Know. This one I'm pretty sure is What Lies in the Woods. This is Unspeakable. This is like a non-fiction book. This is part of the Bridgerton series. I think it is When He Was Wicked. And also, if you're thinking, oh, that doesn't look like the cover I read, I do a mix between the UK and US covers. It really depends on, like, first of all, the audiobook cover or what book cover I have, or what one I think looks nicer. So yeah, this one here is The Match, I think. Is it? No, it is. I don't know which one this one is. Here we go. This one here is One Day by David Nichols. Is it the one? The TV show came out and I really liked it, so I decided to I read the book. This one here is another Bridgerton book. I can't remember which one. This one here is The Match, and it had like a fun yellow cover with little houses. And then we're getting into the territory of the book. Well, I've made them, but I haven't pulled in the ends. So these ones that I've blocked and I've pulled in the ends. This one here is, I'm pretty sure, Lightbringer by P.S. Brown. And then these two are both Frida McFadden books. Don't ask me which one. She's got a lot of book covers that are the same. But yeah, these two are both Frida McFadden books. This is Becky Lynch The Man, which I wish I had a better coral cover, but this is what I have. Becky Lynch being the wrestler. And then this one here is the last Bridgerton book that I had to do, and this one is a mix between both the US and UK covers, and I'm definitely missing, I know I've done Iron Flame, no, not Iron Flame, what is it called? Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros, and I think, yeah, I'm missing one or two, but I've got quite a few more to go, and I've also got to pull in the end, so I'm going to just see how many I can get done this weekend. Even though none of them match, I think they all look pretty cool. It's pretty fun, pretty different. So follow me on my journey this weekend. In fact, one of the squares I've just shown you, I will now show you making it, because I made it last night. I just didn't film this part because the lighting was bad, but it's okay now. So let's get some squares done. here are the colours for my next square. I originally had yellow on this as well because the book is I Must Betray You by Ruta Septes, but I decided I would forgo the yellow just because it's only on the Romanian flag and it's a really small amount. I thought these sort of look better together. So here is my next square. Okay, so I finished my first square for this video. Here it is. This is I Must Betray You by Ruta Septes, which I quite liked. It's a historical fiction set in Romania. So yeah, I will pull in the ends. I think I'm going to try do that tonight while I am watching TV, if I do. Not sure, but yeah, I might, because I've got quite a few here that need the ends pulled in, so I might just put them aside. And that'll be my task for tonight, is to work on these squares here that need the ends pulled in. And then, yeah, so we're going to move on to the next one because my daughter's having a nap, so I hope I can bust out one more square, maybe, we'll see. And also, this is all the dark blue I have left. I do have another dark blue, but it's sparkly, so I don't really want to use it, so we will see how I go, because there's not much. And I'm also using this for other projects, which sounds funny, but scrappy projects, so I don't actually need this really, but I have a lot of books with dark blue, so yeah, I might have to skip the squares for that. I just picked out the colours for my next one, which is these here plus this grey, slightly out of focus, and it is for The Wife and the Widow by Christian White. I'm reading the book right there because it's in my unhaul pile. I did enjoy this book. I just don't tend to keep a lot of my mystery thrillers, so these aren't the perfect colours either, but I'm trying not to buy colours. So this is what I have that works the best with the cover, and so that's what I'm going to use. Let's get going. I have finished the next square, which I would say is probably my least favourite square I've done so far, but my daughter has woken up, so I'm going to go do some other stuff, play with her, and then I will come back to doing some more squares. I'm probably going to take up all the ones I want to get the ends pulled in on, because I don't know if I'll come down again until later tonight just to grab some more. I don't even know if I'll get through any more squares because that was her last nap of the day, and it's nearly 4 PM now, so this might be my next thing, is pulling in all these ends. And I know I've got one more square upstairs. I found my Iron Flame square. No, it's not Iron Flame. Onyx Storm. I found my Onyx Storm square. So it is Sunday night and I haven't really done any updates. Sorry. I've done a few more squares. Oh, I don't know if I showed this one. I'm pretty sure I did. This is... I've forgotten. This is The Co-Worker by Frida McFadden. There we go. Got it. I've still got to do The Teacher, which is going to be very similar, just not the exact same. I finished off this Becky Lynch The Man book. This one here I'm pretty sure is Onyx Storm. This one here is The Perfect Sun by Frida McFadden. And then I've got the rest of my stack here. This one is either The Locked Door or a different one by Frida McFadden. There's two that are pretty interchangeable. Just one of them, I think this is The Locked Door because there's more red book cover. This is another Frida McFadden, and then yeah, these are the other ones that I've shown. I think actually this one's Onyx Storm and this one's Lightbringer. Who cares? They're interchangeable, and I like how they sort of go together, to be honest. Downside is I've got quite a few more with navy squares, and this is all the navy yarn I have left. So not much. That's on my list to go buy hopefully tomorrow. Because today's Easter Sunday, so everything's closed. And I've started using this sort of navy cotton yarn. Yeah, but I'm also running low on black and this grey that I've been using. So this one, these two here, the navy and the grey, come from the warehouse. And then these ones are all spotlight yarns. Oh, yeah. But I might try to find like spotlight versions of these two, because I just like them a bit better. But yeah, those are my squares. Next up is I'm going to... Did I show you this one? This is another one. Gosh. And this is another one. Anyway, I'm going to block all the ones here and put them on my blocking board and steam them, because that's what I like to do. They come out nice, and look at the difference between those two. So I'm going to go do that. Not tonight, but I'm going to put them on the blocking board now. But I'm not going to finish them off tonight. I'm not going to steam them tonight. That's a job for another day because I've got other stuff to do. But there's my update. Was I a little bit over ambitious to get on track? Yes, because I've still got like 12 more to go, and it is Sunday night, and I'm going to sort of be on track tomorrow. Oops. So I'm just going to try and get through as many as I can. Maybe, I don't even know if I'm at the end of February yet, so maybe try and get to the end of the month. I know I read quite a few books in March, so I'm definitely not going to finish March. April, I've only read 3 books so far this month, so I'm definitely not going to read, I don't think I'm going to finish anymore. So maybe I'll try to finish April, I don't know. I'm just spouting it all out. I'm behind, I'm not going to get it finished, but let's see how many we can get done before the end of the weekend. So it has been a little while and I kind of failed at this video, we have to admit. Unfortunately, things just got away from me and I got really busy. Even though I took time off work and stuff, I really didn't achieve much over Easter weekend. but I'm going to take the time now to tell you about all of the books that crochet squares I have finished, these ones and this massive pile here, and then also tell you how many I've got left to go, which is funny because I just finished another book last night. It is the 1st of May. Is it 2 weeks after Easter? It certainly is. I'm sorry, I tried my hardest. I did not get up to date, but it's okay because this is my video and who cares. So let's start off with these books, which are the finished ones. If I get any of them wrong, oopsies. I have tried my hardest to put the covers throughout this video, so I don't think I'm going to put them at the end of this video because I'm a little bit lazy. This one here is Onyx Storm. Nope. I can't remember. I think this one is Onyx Storm, but it might be Lightbringer. They're too similar of covers. This one here is The Perfect Son by Frida McFadden. The Wife and the Widow by a Christian guy named Christian. This is I Must Betray You by Ruta Septes. This one here, I'm looking at my phone, I'm pretty sure is Never Lie, but it also might be The Locked Door by Frida McFadden. And in saying that, this one here will be the other one. These two go together. Oh wait, these two look very similar. I think this one might be I Must Betray You. And this one here, by default, will then be Co-Worker. Oopsies. I think this is The Co-Worker by Frida McFadden, and the other one is I Must Betray You. This one here is On the Way to the Wedding by Julia Quinn. This is Becky Lynch the Man by Becky Lynch, Rebecca something, I can't remember her last name. This will be either Onyx Storm or Lightbringer. This one here is It's in His Kiss, I think. That's the one from Bridgerton. This is One Day by David Nichols. This one here will be maybe It's in His Kiss. What's it called? When He Was Wicked. I'm looking at my phone. This is a book. What's it called? Unspeakable. It's a autobiography. This one here is No One Can Know. I keep saying When No One's Watching or something, but this is one No One Can Know. And then this one is Leave the Girls Behind by Jacqueline Bublitz. She's a Kiwi author. This one here is What Lies in the Woods. And then this one here is The Match. And then we move on to the ones I have finished, but not finished. This one here is, I think, The Locked Door or Do Not Disturb. What's it called? Yeah, this is Do Not Disturb by Frida McFadden. This is Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. This one here is The Year of Less. This one here is Funny Story by Emily Henry. This one here is this one here is The Teacher by Frida McFadden. And then this very last one here is, let me see, I think this is The House of My Mother by Shari Frankie. So those are all the ones I've finished, which I would say is a pretty good stack. Is it enough to make a whole blanket? Hell no. So now we're going to go on to how many I've got left, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 11 left to go. In fact, I think that's kind of funny because I think that's how many I said at the very beginning of this video. I have read a few books since I started this video, so that would add. But I've also completed a lot of squares, so I'm not quite sure where my math went wrong. Maybe I didn't say I had 11, but that's what my brain's telling me. So yeah, I hope that you maybe enjoy this sort of weird vlog. Subscribe, and maybe later this year I will tell you how I'm tracking on my reading blanket. If you are keen to see how it's going in a few months, please let me know and I'll be very happy to film that. Maybe I won't because it'll be shameful, but I am really trying to stay on top of things. And like in my other video that's about to go up, my whips, make sure you go watch that, or just go there, either one. My 2025 whip pile, then maybe that'll, you'll see. Yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys all next time with another video. Bye. This one here, shit, I don't remember, guys. I really don't remember.